A new phenomenon has hit the social media circuit, the Ice Bucket Challenge. The challenge involves people getting doused with buckets of ice water on video, then posting that video to social media, and then nominating others to do the same, all in an effort to raise awareness about ALS.
So the ALS Bucket Challenge started maybe a month or so ago in Boston. A young man who's 29 years old has ALS, and he and his friend wanted to do something to raise awareness, and so they started the Ice Bucket Challenge, never knowing what would happen. It has just gone viral, and that's pretty much how it started. It hit Michigan, I would say, in this area about 2 weeks ago, believe it or not. We started seeing some donations coming in, getting some emails about the Ice Bucket Challenge, and from there it's just exploded. ALS, the letters ALS are part of a bigger group of diseases called motor neuron diseases. ALS specifically affects the motor neurons in the brain and the spinal cord, which die. We don't know why they die, but something causes those motor neurons to die, and those are the cells in your brain, your spinal cord, that send the message for movement down an axon that attaches to the muscle. So there's really nothing wrong with the muscles other than they stop getting the signal. People who have ALS have a life expectancy of 2 to 5 years after diagnosis.
Before this summer, most people weren't talking about ALS. All it took to change everything was a challenge.
Oh, it's awareness. Just the other day I was talking with someone about the awareness that it's built, and I said, I've been doing this for a long time, since 1999. I lost my dad in 1986 to ALS. I was talking to a friend who used to run another ALS organization, actually in Las Vegas. And we were talking about how hard all of us work at raising awareness. So even the national organizations that are out there that do ALS services and research spend an inordinate amount of time working on awareness. And the truth of the matter is, we could do awareness for 1,000 years and never would we be able to raise the amount of awareness that this challenge has raised. It's incredible. And as far as dollars, they just followed. You know, people just got into the whole idea of supporting ALS. And you know, we hear, well, okay, $10, donate $10. If you take the challenge, donate $100 if you don't take the challenge. $100 is a pretty steep amount these days. And quite honestly, we are delighted whether it's a $2 donation or a $5 donation or a $100 donation. They've all come in. They start at $1 and they go up from there. It has been hugely successful. In fact, I had to bring in an extra volunteer just to take all the donations off of our website. He came in today and there were almost 500 donations just from the weekend. So ALS of Michigan is the oldest ALS organization in Michigan. We've been here since 1978. Started as literally a grassroots organization because there were no other organizations that even were getting information out about the disease. The people doing research are doing a great job, and I give them all the kudos in the world because it's not about research versus something else. It's a whole package. Our part of the package is the people in the community that are living today with ALS. That's what we're here to provide services to. That's who we're here to help with equipment loans, like there's some power wheelchairs here, ramps, speech communication devices, any kind of equipment that you could think of that somebody needs. We have a fully stocked loan closet. We make it available. 100% of donations stay here in Michigan. We are a small independent organization, not part of a national organization, although they do great work too, but we're here to serve the people with ALS. So we call them PALS, small p, capital ALS, people with ALS. We're here to provide them services and their families, because ALS doesn't just affect our pals, it affects the entire family. I do know that in the Detroit area, for instance, I read that Ben Affleck, because he's filming a movie here, did the challenge in Detroit. There's a great video up of former President George W. Bush and Laura Bush doing the challenge that has had millions of hits. It's just a funny, great spirited video. So many famous people. The ones that we love here are the everyday people like all of us, our pals who have taken the challenge. There's video on our Facebook page, which is just simply www.facebook.com/ALS of Michigan, just like our name. Great videos of family members, pals, all sorts of people taking it. Those are the ones that win my heart. There's a couple ways they can contribute right on our website. Our website's just like our name, www.alsofmichigan.org. So just like our name with a .org at the end. And there's a donate button. It's really easy to make a contribution. Anybody who wants to get involved, and we love having volunteers. As I said, we have volunteers who come in and help us all the time with different events, things that need to be done in the office, and they can reach us at 248-354-6100. If people want to send us videos, please do so. You can email me directly at Sue B, like my name, Sue, and then a B, at alsofmi.org. And I'm happy to put them up on our Facebook page. We're just excited to get the word out. We're just delighted that people are learning about ALS, understanding what ALS is about. This is a devastating disease. And the more we can make people aware of it, the more dollars we can bring in, both for patient services and research, the more we can do.